Good morning, card players and card collectors of all kinds. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I did one. I think it's time I do a product review for you guys. So, I am showing you all these deck boxes, and they each contain one of my many Magic the Gathering decks that I've currently built. But, they all came from pre-cons, and you'll note that the boxes aren't the nicest quality. I mean, I love the artwork on the boxes. I'm not going to deny that. The artwork is definitely a plus for these boxes. Especially those two. Witherbloom is really nice too. I like the green. The others are pretty generic, I would say. Just a black with a nice picture on the backside and the amount of mana you need on the front. But they're all kind of like meh quality at best. Um, you've heard it before from the professor himself that these are technically a deck box. And while I use them for my decks because, to be perfectly honest, cards are really expensive, so having to buy proper deck boxes is not within budget for me for the most part. I did manage to find a few months back one beautiful Boulder Xenoskin. Oh, Sidewinder Xenoskin, pardon me. This is an Ultimate Guard Sidewinder Xenoskin. And it is used, so you'll note that it's beat up a little bit in a couple places. And I mean, I bought it that way. It was what I could afford. I use it to store my beautiful zombie deck, the alpha of my decks. Still currently champ. As we round out this week, I think it's going to hold on to its title after winning another match last night. But what I really wanted to do is I just wanted to show you guys this product, and I mean, I've always wanted to do this on camera. So like he's said before, the prof is right. This is definitely a quality product. Um, I really like the interior of the material. I'll just take the deck out for a second and show you the interior of this. I really enjoy the way it's designed. And I like the fact that they added the Xenoskin to the backside of this too to make it really solid and sturdy as a box for when the lid comes off. So even though it is it's already got part of a side there, it's nicely reinforced on the backside, and the magnet really holds well. I'm actually really impressed with how well this magnet holds to the box. It's a lot better than some other boxes I've bought in the past. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh box that is pretty old at this point, but the magnet isn't the greatest. It holds onto my five color dragon deck or dinosaur deck. But I would say this is definitely a quality product. Um, I picked this one up, as I say, used for about $10, but you can get a brand new one for about 20. And it is definitely worth the money. I really like the Xenoskin too. Um, I like the way that it brightens up when I touch it and it fades when I've left it alone. It's kind of neat. It's as if it's warming up to my touch because it's content that I've taken hold of it. And when I let it go, it's disappointed, which is kind of funny for a person who's depressed to enjoy that so much. But I really find that just very amusing. And as I say, quality box. I I know I've said before that my favorite product of all time is definitely the quiver, and I will stand by that till some company proves me wrong and shows me something that's better. But for now, Quiver is still my favorite. But if you want to just buy something for one deck, you cannot go wrong with an Ultimate Guard. You really can't. I'm thoroughly impressed and content with this deck box, and I think you will be very content with one as well if you were to go and pick one up. Um, for how well it seals, even if you aren't a card player, which I assume most people who watch my channel, to be honest, are a mix of card players and people who are my friends and just like to check out my content for helping me out. But anyways, if you wanted to store marbles in this, you wanted to store sewing supplies, this is a really neat way to transport anything small. You can make a small kit for anything essentially, and as solid as the magnet is, you don't have to worry about losing any of the parts. So I highly recommend this to anyone who is traveling for anything small that you want to bring. It doesn't necessarily have to be a deck, but for card players, this is probably the superior product for small scale. Quiver, as far as I know, the smallest thing they make can hold two or three deck boxes or two or three decks, and it's still about half the size of my regular quiver. I would say that if you want something small, this is the product to buy. So, please, as always, I would love it if you like, comment, subscribe. But if you are in the market for anything like this, please check out your local game store, or you can get it online. But LGS is the better way to go. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as my handprint fades away, I will just say much love to you all, and bye!